Geckos, more than just insurance salesmen. Wow, geckos! These fascinating creatures are often overshadowed by their role in popular culture, but there's so much more to them than meets the eye. They're not just those funny guys selling car insurance. In fact, geckos are a diverse group of lizards found in warm climates throughout the world. They have adapted to a variety of environments, from rainforests to deserts and even urban areas. These little critters are way more interesting than any TV commercial. With over 1,500 species, geckos exhibit a wide range of colors, patterns, and behaviors. Some can even change color to blend into their surroundings, much like chameleons. They're like the ninjas of the reptile world with their sticky feet and amazing camouflage. Their ability to climb smooth surfaces is due to millions of tiny hair-like structures on their toes called setae, which create a molecular bond with the surface. We're going to explore the wild world of geckos, and believe me, it's going to be an awesome adventure. From their unique vocalizations to their incredible regenerative abilities, geckos have a lot to offer. I've wrestled crocodiles and held snakes, but geckos have a special place in my heart. Their gentle nature and fascinating behaviors make them a joy to observe and study. They're small but tough, and their ability to climb anything is super cool. Geckos can scale vertical walls and even hang upside down from ceilings thanks to their specialized toe pads. You see them sticking to walls, hanging upside down on ceilings, even walking on water. Some species, like the basilisk lizard, can run across water surfaces to escape predators. These little guys are full of surprises, and there are so many different kinds. Each species has its own unique adaptations and behaviors, making them a diverse and fascinating group of reptiles. From the tiny dwarf gecko that can fit on your fingernail, which is one of the smallest reptiles in the world, to the larger species that can grow up to a foot in length, geckos come in all shapes and sizes. To the giant geckos that are longer than my arm, like the tokay gecko, which is known for its loud mating calls and vibrant colors. There's a gecko for everyone. Whether you're fascinated by their climbing abilities, their vocalizations, or their unique appearance, geckos have something to offer for every reptile enthusiast. So get ready to explore the amazing world of geckos. We'll delve into their habitats, behaviors, and the incredible adaptations that make them such successful survivors. We'll discover their secrets, from their sticky toes to their detachable tails. Geckos can shed their tails to escape predators, and the tail will eventually grow back, a process known as autotomy. It's going to be a wild ride. So buckle up and join us as we uncover the hidden world of these incredible reptiles. Whether you're a seasoned herpetologist or just a curious nature lover, there's always something new to learn about geckos. Geckos come in all shapes and sizes. These fascinating creatures are found all over the world, from tropical rainforests to arid deserts. They have adapted to a wide range of environments, making them one of the most diverse groups of reptiles on the planet. They come in a rainbow of colors and patterns, from bright green to fiery orange, and even electric blue. Some geckos have intricate patterns that help them blend into their surroundings, while others stand out with bold, vivid colors that can be seen from a distance. Spotted, striped, you name it. Each gecko's unique appearance is a result of millions of years of evolution, adapting to their specific habitats and lifestyles. These patterns not only make them beautiful, but also serve as camouflage to protect them from predators. Imagine a gecko fashion show. It would be a colorful explosion. Each gecko would strut down the runway, showing off its unique colors and patterns. From the tiniest dwarf gecko to the largest giant gecko, it would be a spectacle to behold. We've got the tiny dwarf gecko, so small it could ride on a fly. These miniature marvels are masters of their microhabitats, navigating through the smallest crevices and feeding on tiny insects that other predators might overlook. Then there's the huge New Caledonian giant gecko, so big it could probably eat a whole mango at once. These giants are gentle creatures despite their size and are known for their calm demeanor and impressive climbing abilities. And don't forget the satanic leaf-tailed gecko. This gecko is a master of disguise, with its body mimicking the appearance of a dead leaf. Its unique look helps it blend seamlessly into its forest environment, making it nearly invisible to predators. With its horns and spooky eyes, it looks like a dinosaur. This prehistoric appearance is not just for show. It helps the gecko avoid detection and stay safe in the wild. Despite its fearsome look, it's a harmless creature that plays a crucial role in its ecosystem. But don't worry, it's friendly, just like a puppy. Many geckos are known for their docile nature and can even be kept as pets. They form bonds with their owners and can be quite affectionate, making them a popular choice for reptile enthusiasts. With over 2,000 different kinds, the gecko world is like a giant box of surprises. Each species has its own unique traits and behaviors, contributing to the rich tapestry of life on Earth. Whether you're a seasoned herpetologist or just a curious observer, there's always something new to discover in the world of geckos. Geckos are like the ultimate survivors. You can find them everywhere except Antarctica, from hot deserts to lush rainforests, and even in your own backyard. They're like little magicians, blending in with their surroundings. One minute they're there, clinging to a rock, the next, poof, they've disappeared. Some geckos even live in rocky cracks and caves. Talk about a cool house. And you know what they say, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. Well, geckos love the heat. They're made for it. So next time you're outside, look closely. You might see one of these amazing creatures hiding nearby. When the sun goes down, the world transforms into a different place. The sky turns a deep shade of blue and the stars begin to twinkle. It's a magical time, and for some creatures, it's the start of their day. The geckos come out to play. Most geckos are nocturnal, which means they are most active during the night. As the darkness envelops the landscape, these fascinating reptiles begin their nightly adventures, meaning they're most active at night. They have adapted perfectly to their nocturnal lifestyle, with large eyes that help them see in the dark, and specialized toe pads that allow them to climb almost any surface. They're like the life of the party, but the party starts when the moon comes out. While we're sleeping, these little ninjas are out and about exploring their surroundings with incredible agility. But the party starts when the moon comes out. While we're sleeping, these little ninjas are out and about using their super night vision to hunt for tasty insects. They're like tiny acrobats, performing amazing feats in the dark. These little ninjas are out and about using their super night vision to hunt for tasty insects. They're like tiny acrobats, jumping from branch to branch, climbing walls, all in the dark. Their movements are so swift and precise, it's almost like watching a well-choreographed dance, using their super night vision to hunt for tasty insects. They're like tiny acrobats, performing incredible stunts as they leap and bound through the night. Their agility and speed are truly remarkable, making them some of the most skilled hunters in the animal kingdom. Jumping from branch to branch, climbing walls, all in the dark. It's like their own secret world, hidden from the eyes of most humans. But if you're lucky enough to catch a glimpse, you'll be amazed by their nocturnal antics. It's like their own secret world, and we get to see a little bit of it. These nocturnal creatures have a unique way of life that is both fascinating and mysterious. They navigate their dark world with ease, using their keen senses to find food and avoid predators, and we get to see a little bit of it. So if you hear a strange chirping sound at night, it might just be a gecko party in your backyard. These sounds are their way of communicating with each other, adding to the symphony of the night. So if you hear a strange chirping sound at night, it might just be a gecko party in your backyard. These little creatures are not only fascinating to watch, but also play a crucial role in the ecosystem by controlling insect populations. It might just be a gecko party in your backyard. So next time you hear those chirps, take a moment to appreciate the incredible world of geckos and their nocturnal antics. They truly are the unsung heroes of the night. Section 5, Sticky Feet and Waterproof Skin. Geckos are science experiments. Geckos are not just cool, they're scientifically amazing. Their bodies are like walking science projects. Look at their feet. They're covered in millions of tiny hairs that let them stick to anything, even glass. It's like they have built-in suction cups. Spider-Man wishes he was this cool. And their skin? Amazing. It's covered in tiny scales that help them stay clean and dry, even in the rain. They're like tiny self-cleaning wall climbing machines. Scientists are still trying to figure out how they do it, but one thing's for sure, geckos are proof that nature is awesome. Section 6, Bugs. Beware what geckos eat. Geckos might be small, but they love to eat bugs. These little guys are insectivores, which means they mostly eat insects. Think crunchy crickets, juicy spiders, and wiggly worms. A gecko's favorite meal. They're like tiny bug vacuums eating all the creepy crawlies they can find. And they're good at hunting too. They're like little ninjas, sneaking up on their prey before grabbing it super fast. So if you have a bug problem, a gecko might be the answer. Section 7. Taillights and regrowth geckos have secret tricks. Geckos are masters of survival, and they have some cool tricks. One trick is dropping their tails if they're scared. If a predator gets too close, a gecko can just drop its tail and run away. The tail keeps wiggling, distracting the predator while the gecko escapes. But don't worry, the tail grows back. It's like a gecko superpower. They're like the Wolverine of the reptile world. Section 8. Gecko families, eggs, babies, and gecko parents. Geckos might be small, but they have families. Gecko mothers lay eggs, usually 2 at a time, and they protect them. They'll guard their eggs carefully until they hatch. And when the eggs hatch, out come adorable baby geckos. They're like tiny copies of their parents, with sticky toes and big appetites. Some geckos don't lay eggs. They give birth to live babies. Baby geckos are cute, and they remind us that even the smallest creatures are important. Section 9. Geckos as pets. A big responsibility for a small friend. Geckos are popular pets because they're fun and easy to care for. But remember, owning a gecko is a big job. They might be small, but they need the right home, food, and vet visits. Remember, a gecko is a pet for life, not just for a little while. So if you're ready, a gecko can be a great pet. Just be prepared for lots of sticky smiles and gecko giggles.